Hello everyone, welcome to the Cardiac Online Lab. This was originally developed as a set of PowerPoints, though I've had a couple of students this morning indicate that they can't hear the sound. So what I'm going to do here is create videos from these online modules so that you can watch these as videos instead of PowerPoint. Thanks for your time. Sorry for the technical issues, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.
The intrinsic conduction system consists of specialized cardiac cells that establish the heart rate. Pacemaker cells of the SA node spontaneously generate action potentials that spread through the rest of the conduction system and to all cardiac contractile cells. The result is a coordinated contraction of the heart muscle, with first the atria and then the ventricles contracting. As you observed in the experiment, contractile cells do the work of the heart by contracting, but they need pacemaker cells to tell them when to do it. The pacemaker cells function like an officer giving orders to soldiers, telling them to move. Let's now look at how those orders are communicated. During a normal heartbeat, action potentials originate in the pacemaker cells of the SA node. The impulse spreads across the atria both via the internodal pathway and through gap junctions between contractile cells. At the AV node, where cells are small and have few gap junctions, conduction of the impulse is slowed as atrial contraction proceeds. The electrical impulse leaves the AV node via the AV bundle and rapidly propagates through the bundle branches. Rapid conduction continues throughout the Purkinje fibers, depolarizing the ventricles. Ventricular contraction follows depolarization. The contraction ends as the ventricles repolarize and relax. The SA node is the pacemaker of the heart because it spontaneously fires action potentials at a rate faster than any other component of the conduction system. If the SA node slows down or fails, the pacemaker cells of the AV node take over to set the heart rate, but this results in a much slower heart rate. The overall electrical activity of the heart is detectable by electrodes placed on the skin. The resulting electrocardiogram, or ECG, records a composite view of all the action potentials occurring in the heart during a given time. The Pwave results from atrial depolarization. The QRS complex is generated by ventricular depolarization, and the T-wave results from ventricular repolarization. Repolarization of the atria normally coincides with the QRS complex and is not visible. These waveforms of the ECG precede the corresponding contraction or relaxation of the atria and ventricles. Depolarization of conduction system components can be determined from the ECG. When the SA node functions as the pacemaker, it depolarizes right before the P-wave. Conduction through the intrinsic conduction system can be determined from the PR interval, the time from the beginning of atrial depolarization to the start of ventricular depolarization. Alterations in the heart rhythm, changes in the QRS complex, or an abnormal PR interval may indicate problems with the conduction system. Let's review what you've learned. Pacemaker cells of the SA node set the heart rate. They spontaneously fire action potentials that propagate through the conduction pathway and heart muscle. The anatomy and conduction properties of the system ensure that the atria contract prior to the ventricles. An ECG is a recording of the combined electrical activity of the heart during a given time.